sore joints, or dry skin? Try All Balm. Our CBD topicals are fast absorbing, non-greasy, and smell amazing. Now available at 2U Wines in South Euclid. Sip, shop, and feel better naturally.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Pro Experience, y'all. We have another great edition, y'all. We got my man, Mr. Rebere Sparks in the building today, y'all, man. If y'all haven't got a chance to check the episode, on previous episode, make sure to do that. And also, Beauty Toe alumni.
Beauty Toe alumni.
That's what I said?
Yes, that's what he said.
And he's here to tell about his amazing book, y'all. We're going to talk about what he's been up to since last time we seen you.
Yeah.
No doubt. All that good stuff, man. We also have Jess in the building, y'all.
Hey.
We have Miss Brittany tonight.
That's right, y'all.
We got Sensei and Sensei in
Woo!
the building.
Double duo.
The duo, the dynamic duo in the house, y'all. So listen, man. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Appreciate you having me, brother.
Let's say how much my man was. He's a trooper, man. He wasn't feeling well. He's like, man, I don't know. I appreciate you coming through, man.
Oh, that's love, brother. You already know.
Yeah,
you already know.
That's why you want me to see you. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's fine.
Gotcha.
So, man, listen. Last time we had you here, we were talking about how, you know what I'm saying, you were navigating entrepreneurship, you were selling insurance, you were telling us the benefits of insurance. Let's talk about what has happened since then, man.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. So since then, and that was a great time too we had on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But since then, since selling insurance, I ended up getting into tech. So I was in tech for about 3 years. So I got in cybersecurity, and then I ended up starting a respite business, so a behavioral healthcare respite business, right? So right now I work currently with youth and families, and then simultaneously working on my book.
Come on, man.
Yeah, working on my book. So I've been writing this book since 2018.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I knew I knew that was gonna be our reaction. So since 2018. Interesting enough, Mike Copeland, we were just having a conversation.
Come on, shout out to Mike, man.
Shout out my man Mike, man. Love Mike Copeland. So Mike Copeland, his company published my book, right? So I was having a conversation with him one day. We were on the phone, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I started a publishing company," and I'm like, "Oh, that's amazing, man. Congrats, man." He's like, "Man, I feel like you should write a book," and I'm like, "Yeah, why you say?" He's like, "Cause I just know your story. You know what I mean? Different experiences." And I said, "Man, you know, I got this book I've been writing, man. I never really spoke too much about it, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, send it over to me." So I sent it. He's like, "Oh, bro, this is a book." He was like, "Oh, you doing that within the next 12 months?"
Come on, man.
Yeah. So Mike got on me. I said, "Bro, I don't know." He said, No. He's like, "You've been sitting on this, and this is amazing." He's like, "You need to actually get this done, and I'm gonna help you." So yeah, man. So that's what I've been up to, man, and then just dadding and. That's it, brother.
So let's talk about your wonderful kids, man. Talk about that, man.
Yeah, my kids are absolutely wonderful, like you said, man. So I got 3 children, and they are each their own individual, right? So I got 3. I got my oldest is 14. My middle boy, he's definitely a middle boy, and that joker, man, I tell you. So he's 11, and then my baby girl, she is 9. Yeah. So and they got a couple birthdays coming up. My 2 oldest. So one of them gonna try me one day. So
yeah, you ready?
I'm already at the gym. You know we ain't playing games. So I'm already anticipating that. But maybe not. Hopefully they don't.
Hey.
But yeah, man, they're great kids, man. Athletic, highly intelligent. Like I said, man, each one of them got their own personality.
Yeah.
It's funny. That's a great question, man, you asked, man, because even how I'm answering is, you all know who Mel Robbins is?
I do.
Mel Robbins, she's a therapist. She's amazing, man. She wrote that book, Let Them. Let Them Theory. So she had this podcast I listened to one time, and she said that no kid has the same parent, even if you have siblings, right? And I'm like, dang, I didn't really think about that, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, raising my kids, I'm like, oh, these jokers are like, I'm a different dad to each one of my children. Right, each one of them would be able to say like, "Oh, okay, my dad was like this," and my youngest might be like, "My dad was like this." My oldest one, like, "Daddy was like," and my baby girl, "Oh, Daddy was like," but like, no child has the same parent, even if they have
Wow.
like siblings, even if they have the same parent, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
So talking about my kids is always interesting because I got like a different story for each one of them jokers. And so, but I love them all, man, and they are absolutely the reason why I wrote this book, man. You know, so yeah, you're absolutely doing great.
So one thing I appreciate is you because this is my brother for real, man.
Yeah.
And one of the things I appreciate because you know I'm a father also, and have gone through divorce.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And unfortunately, my kids they live in another state. You know,
Right.
and they come here for the summer. But along the way, there's some difficulties with their mom.
Yeah,
and,
for sure.
And
Yeah.
trying to navigate parenting.
Stop playing. No,
Yeah, yeah, right. I'm trying to be polite. You know, right. Keep PG, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it hasn't been easy, and I appreciate you, brother, because we can talk about, you know what I'm saying, navigating parenting while, you know what I'm saying, with the co-parent. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
sure.
And I appreciate that because as a man, you know what I'm saying, you need to be needing that support and you need that some type of advice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, bro. First of all, like you said, man, we brothers, man. I love you, bro. I actually remember one of our first conversations we had about that, and full transparency, man. And that's kind of one of the things I honestly say that when I've had like been on podcasts or even had conversations outwardly or in the public, I don't tell everything, right? Because of the protection, and it's rare how you just wrote it out, but the protection of the mother of my children, right? And most important, I would say my children, how they handle things.
Yeah.
So, but I'm thankful, man. It's funny saying it now about all the stuff I went through in marriage, divorce, separation, the co-parenting experience, which I'm definitely still co-parenting, right? My children are 18. And even though they are 18, I'm still gonna be co-parenting, right?
Right.
But I've had some real raw experiences that, again, led to me writing this book because I have a lot of men that reach out to me that know my story, like, hey, bro, I'm experiencing this, and I don't even ask for it. They just know, like, oh man, hey man, I'm going through this, and I just have a word of encouragement or some type of what I would consider like direction, right? Because I had that going through divorce, right? And again, this book isn't just for individuals that were married, right, in divorce, but individuals that just have children, right, with, you know, your children's mother, right? It's a book for fathers, right? But I remember having a lot of conversations with men, like helping them navigate through spaces, right? And I look at it now like it's a blessing, you know, it's a true blessing. And really, what really tipped it for me was like, okay, bro, I gotta push this book out, right? My co-parenting experience, right? And then the other piece is I've talked maybe like, and I may have said this, I don't know if it's on this podcast or different podcast, where last time I was here. No, it probably was, I don't know. So anyway, so I actually, had the opportunity to talk men out of suicide before. For things that they have experienced, right?
Yeah.
So for things that they experienced through co-parenting. You understand what I'm saying? And so, and I've also talked men out of taking a step and doing something to the other party. Right? So right. And I'm thankful for that because it's like, bro, when I went through it, it was tough, but I got through it, and it's not about to go to waste. You know, and right back to being transparent, I knew writing this book, I was going to probably lose people that I was close to, right? And it didn't really matter to me because I knew that God put me in a situation where I'm gaining more people, but for the right reasons, right? That makes sense.
Right.
So if I'm like, okay, cool, like, you know, you and I were tight, and you know, I decided to write this book, right? And you like, oh man, you don't need to do that, and then I'm like, well. And I will point this out there. This is a disclaimer. The book isn't bashing my children's mother, right? It's not, right? So, and I intentionally did that because people probably think, is this a tell-it-all? Like, no, bro, I'm not doing a tell-it-all, right? So I'm just kind of giving you 13 chapters. My experience is put into 13 chapters that can help men navigate through fatherhood or choose to even be a father. Because a lot of men, situations get tough and they be like, man, take them kids, man. Like, I'm gone. Like, you, bye. Like, I don't want anything to do with, right? And you see so many fatherless households, right? Because men just choose to not deal with the children's mother or whatever experience that may come with that, and be like, I'll just pay whatever it is I gotta pay, and then you have somebody raising kids and deal with that, right? So that was a conviction of mine. Another reason I'm like, I'm about to put this book out.
That's good. That's good. Now I know with writing a book, obviously, with me also having my challenges just with my journal writing, it's a lot. So can I ask you, because you said 2018, and we fast forward to today, you know, that's some years now. Yeah. So what stopped you? What do you feel was like the obstacles or the blockage that came between 2018 to now 2026, finally, the launching of your book? What did you deal with in between that time? For sure.
So that's a good question. So initially when I wrote to journaling, right, I definitely encourage all of us to journal, right? Anyone, right? You're going through something, journal, right? That's kind of how this book came about, was journaling, right? Yeah. So some of the obstacles or maybe the detours that I took was realizing that maybe I'm writing this book and when I'm putting on this paper, it's probably full of blood, right? Right. So I'm in this book and I'm like, oh, like victim, right? And it's like, who gonna benefit from this? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So then stepping back, like, okay, like if I would have put this book out 6 years ago, it would have been a whole different ballgame. It would have been a whole different story, a whole different approach, whole different impact, right? It wouldn't have been as impactful, I would say, right? And so it's funny because there's going to be a second part to this book. Come on, now. Right? There's going to be a second part of this book, and I'll tell you, coming to 2026, the launch of it, Mike and I were sitting down, we were going through it, the book, and he's reading it to me, and I'm like, hey man, I think I need to take that out. And he like, huh? I'm like, yeah, I want to take that out. And he's like, why? And I'm like, well, let me tell you what my perspective is on this now. Right? So I would say also a detour I took, a good detour was growth. Yeah. Right. So and growth is like, okay, I can't write this or I can't put this out there because I learned something different than what I actually experienced. So in hindsight, it's like, oh, okay, I felt like this in the moment. Right. But then when I look back on it, I'm like, oh, okay, I kind of need to take this out of there. So funny enough, this book originally had like I think it was 10 chapters. It was 10 chapters. 2 of those chapters were taken out, right? And it ended up being a 13 chapter book. Right. So it started with 10, took us to 8, then added, was that 5? Wow. Public school. Yeah. So that's 5 chapters. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, I would say my growth, sitting with myself on things, having my own experiences, right, to things that offended me, right, and so a little bit more compassion in certain areas. Another thing will always, actually, I would say the biggest reason I didn't is because of my children. Right, because social media is so accessible. Right. Once you put something out there, you can't really kind of take it out there. It's out there, right? And so I'm like, okay, I got to really be careful and intentional before I put this out. And I had a conversation with my children before I put this out there. Okay. You know, and again, there's a way you have those conversations with your kids. Yeah, sure. You understand? So, hey, look, this is what's going on, okay? And this is why I'm doing it. You get why I'm doing this? You have any other questions? Cool. All right, you got a question? Ask me a question, Jen. Like, okay, cool. We wrap. But I didn't want to. At that time, the book wouldn't. It would have been like, what's the word I'm looking for? It wouldn't have been.
But Cat Williams all in that bad boy.
Absolutely. Cat has some good points though, but for the most part, it would have been messy. It would have been, oh, this is messy, man. I don't want to read this. So so does that answer your question?
That does. Thank you. Cool. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
No, so I got a question because shout out to you, brother, because mine, it would have been Cat Williams. I would put it out. I wouldn't care who, what, where. You in there, right? So shout out to you being a place of healing and growth to be able to put it out and help out other men and whatnot.
No doubt.
So let me ask you this. With that being said, everyone's writing process is different. Like you said, you were journaling every day. What was the moment where you were like, okay, this right? Like, for me, I would be like thinking when I write a book, it has to be impactful. Every page, everything, every line. what are the things that you were like, okay, this has to be in the book, this not so much, this has to be in this, not so much. What were the things that you go in your mind when you're preparing the book to put in there that's going to impact people?
If I'm hearing you correctly, you're saying like, what did I choose to keep in the book?
Right.
And then verse what I decided to like take out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the things I decided to keep in the book. This is funny too, man. So how can I say this? So and giving him 10 chapters, right? And I am going to answer your question too. But giving him 10 chapters, and then taking away 2 and then adding 5. Yeah. So the first chapter of this book is entitled Accountability, right? And that was not in there. Yeah, that was not in there. That came after experience, right? Okay, so then I'm like, okay, bro, let's look at you a little bit, right? And looking at me, I encourage men opening up. Hey, let's take some accountability here. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're in a situation, right? You may be going through a tumultuous time or a challenging time, right? There's a reason why though, right? So let's kind of unpack that.
That's good.
What that look like for you? You know what I mean? My accountability might not be your accountability. Your accountability might be right, but let's take some accountability to see how we got here, right? Yeah. So some of the stuff I took out of the book was stuff that was messy. It's good. It's juicy. No, for sure. Got through it, right? And Tony Dungy got this book, The Mentor Leader. Okay. And he talks about, it's a chapter in the book where he talks about how he kind of mentored people in the dark. Nobody would ever know, right? But those stories help save people's lives. Yeah. That's what I thought about when I was going through these things. And when I thought about this book, I'm like, I can put some of the crazy housewives, Old Testament type stories, drama in this puppy. But I'm like, yeah, people like drama.
They love drama.
Right? But they need healing, right? But we need healing, right? Like the drama's there, right? But at the end of the day, what's gonna help you change your situation? Right. Right. And that's kind of what helped me add to and take away in this particular book. I didn't really want to put situations in this book that were going to potentially harm my children. You understand what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, if I, and I mean this wholeheartedly, I could be a millionaire off of one story I've experienced in co-parenting. I could easily be a millionaire off one story I can tell. One story. And how I got through it. And I'm able to podcast with y'all today. Millionaire, give me that money. Give me that. Come on, give me that, right? But at what cost? Right? At what cost? And that cost probably would have been one of my little ones' mental health. Right? And even though my children's mother and I, to this day, right, we ain't the coldest with the co-parenting. That's my hope. Right? Even now, it's my hope. Like, okay, cool. Like, and if y'all knew the full joint, y'all be like, dude, bruh, you still wanna like, yes. God bless you, brother. Yes, and the reason I do is because I want my children to be able to see a true united front and a unity, and I want them to learn relationship. Right? I was having a conversation with some kids the other day, telling them I asked one of the kids, hey man, how's your relationship with so-and-so? Like, I don't have a relationship with so-and-so. Like, yes, you do have a relationship with so-and-so. Like, no, I don't, I ain't cool with them. Okay, well, you have a relationship, you just have a bad relationship with so-and-so. But you have a relationship with them, right? And so I want my children to be able to look and see, okay, this is what a good relationship looks like. This is what a relationship looks like when you're working through it. Not to get back together, right? But to be able to, y'all have a common goal, and it's to make sure that your children have a great experience, right? And you minimize the stuff that they're gonna have to go through therapy for when they get older. You understand? And so, did I answer your question?
You did.
Okay, Ben. All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
So I have a question. Is this book the healed version of you, or will you see different versions of you in this book?
Oh, you're gonna see different versions.
The different versions?
Oh yeah, for sure. Okay. You definitely. That's a great question. That's a great question. So seriously, you're gonna see different versions of me, and it's so funny. I would also say I'm going to be healing from things, right, and not even just from this. I think we all are. I think if you know anything and you want to be real with yourself, there's some things that you're gonna always kind of be healing from.
For sure.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So the revert, so you might have to go back 20 years later, you have to revise.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta kind of like, look back, like, okay, like that's how you figure out what a pattern is,
Right.
right? Like, what patterns am I like exuding? Like, what am I? Why do I do this? Why is this like this? But you gotta kind of like study yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, you gotta study your life, right? So, yeah. So I would say to answer your question, you're gonna see multiple versions of me in there. You're gonna see me in this puppy like maybe. Batman at one point in time, and then I go from Batman to maybe Robin, and I go from Robin maybe to Bane, and then I go from, and this is all Batman reference. You may see me be the super strong guy to the guy that's vulnerable. You know what I mean? You might think knowing me, if it's a couple times you read, you be like, dang, I thought you was thinking like this. And it's so funny. I'll tell you this. My cousin, he has this book, and he sent me this text, and he's like, because he was there with me through the entire thing, and he sends me this text, and he's like, he sends me a blurb of page 2.
Me too.
Right, page 2, and he follows up with fire, and then he was like, I didn't expect you to come from this angle, and he's like, this is good.
Wow.
Right. So the cool thing is like coming from him is like, oh, that's big.
Yeah.
That's big. And my cousin's a pastor.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? And he I ain't gonna make that comment on here, but he's a pastor.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. He's a pastor. But yeah. So yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does.
All right. Cool.
Awesome. So, what would you say was the most fulfilling part of this of writing this book, and what was the most challenging?
I'll answer the most challenging piece. The most challenging piece was doing it in general, right? Like writing. You see your boy sweating over here?
Nice.
That Key and Peele episode. Sweating up that bad boy. What's going on with it? That boy. No, honestly, y'all, I'm a little under the weather. It's in these lights.
Man.
Y'all need to get a license for a sauna this puppy. Jeez, but I'm
better after the
feeling
show.
good. I'm
Sweat it
feeling
out.
good. I'm sweating. I have to sweat suit on. Anyway, so the most fulfilling part was completing it, right?
Yeah.
The challenging piece. I'm sorry, that's what I was gonna say. The challenging piece was the editing, the having to be honest with myself on certain things, the taking out the juicy stuff that I'm thinking that like, oh, okay, this would sell, right? Another challenging piece of it is that I really didn't want to even do it.
Okay, that's real.
Mike bring it down.
Yeah, Mike, like, bro, you about to do
Pull it
this.
out of you.
And so,
Shout out to Mike, man.
yeah, Mike, like, bro, you gonna do this book, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do this, right? And then sitting with myself, like, don't know situation or should any situation just go to waste, right?
Oh, that's real good.
Right.
Tight episode.
Right, it shouldn't go to waste. Like seriously, as people, right? And I count before you guys, but they sweat. Anyway, so like, shouldn't no situation go to waste? Like you got people. I was one of those people that I went through something. I'm like, man, I don't know if I really want to put this out there, but it's really going to help somebody.
Yeah, come on now.
It's gonna help somebody. You understand? And people say cliche, even if it's one person. Well, maybe that may be a church thing, right? If it's just one person,
No, we all said.
but for sure. But somebody's gonna be blessed from the book.
For sure.
Yeah.
1,000%.
And many people, not just the one.
Right, right. And then I'm gonna tell you, you gotta experience certain things to make sense of stuff being said, like or things being said, like, oh, it wasn't for you. That sounds like going through it. When somebody tell you, oh, this ain't about you, you're like, man, who are you talking to?
Right.
Bro, what's going on? Like, what you mean this ain't about me, bro? This young, I'm in pain.
Right.
This hurts. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this altered my life in some ways. Like, what you trying to tell me this ain't? This for somebody else.
Right.
But then when you actually like look at it, it's like, oh, it's fulfilling.
Yeah.
It's fulfilling. Like, oh, okay, yeah. Like, oh, I went through this, and I can actually have a conversation. I'll never forget this. And I'm gonna tell this story, and I'm gonna say this: if the guy that this happened with, if he ever wants to come out and say it, he can. I had a situation. I don't put it in the book, but I'm gonna just share it with y'all. I I had a situation. One of my homeboys watched me go through the divorce process, the parenting, all that, right? And I'm at his house one day, and we get a phone call from this young lady, and she's like, "Hey, where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm at my homeboy house. What's going on?" And she's like, "So and so is about to kill himself," and I'm like,
A long day, I need a break to just take care of me. And I love how Febrez's Soothe and Restore sets the mood perfectly with relaxing notes of warm whipped sugar and shea butter. And now I'm ready to relax and unwind.
"He's about to kill himself. How do you know that?" She's like, "He just called me on Facebook Messenger." So I call homeboy on Facebook Messenger, and I'm like, "Hey, you good?" And he like, "No, man, no," and he hangs up on me. So I call her back. I say, "Hey, where does he live?" So she tells me where he lives. We drive down to my homeboy, hop in the car with me, drives down. Now my homeboy, I actually mention him in the book. I actually give an acknowledge to him in the book.
Yeah.
So we hop in my car, we drive down. I get there the same time the city police get there. Okay, and I get out the car. I'm walking towards his apartment, and I say, "Are y'all here for so and so?" And they're like, "We don't know a name, but is it a suicide attempt?" And I'm like, "Yes." Right. So I'm like, I'm gonna try to find him. So I walked to another place on the complex and see him. Came back the other way, didn't see him. And this particular individual, he doesn't like police. Right. So I asked police officer, I say, "Hey, is there any way I can go talk to him?" They look at each other and they say, "Absolutely not. That's against protocol. We can't do that." And I say, "Trust me." I say, "Listen, if you don't let me talk to this dude, he either gonna shoot you or himself." And I said, "This might be too much, but please trust me." Okay. So they talk and they said, "Yeah, we'll let you talk to him." So they said, they kind of like they walked me through what I need to do. So I go up to complex, knock on the door. He like, "Who is it?" I'm like, "It's Barry." He like, "What you doing here, man? What you doing here, man?" I say, "Look, bro, open the door." He like, "Man, no, man, you need to go, you need to go." I say, "Bro, open the door." So he has his door like barricaded in. So you can hear him moving stuff, right?
Yeah.
He opens his door, his eyes are about as yellow as like your dress.
Wow.
Right? His eyes are like your dress. So I'm looking at this dude, and mind you, the reason I'm there is because he was going through a divorce because something happened with his wife. Right? And so I'm looking at this dude, and I could like identify the pain that he was experiencing. And I can see, oh, this brother is hurt, right? And he's serious about what he's talking about right now.
Yeah.
And I looked at him, I said, "Hey, bro, like, you can get through this." And I said some other stuff.
Right, of course.
He eventually opens the door, he drops down to the ground, I pick him up, I'm holding him, I'm hugging him. My homeboy that see me go through the stuff I went through, he's standing right there. Right? So my homeboy has his shoulder. So I walk in, I say, "Man, what you got? What you got, like a gun or something? What you about to do, man?" He like, "No." I say, "Man, you stink, man. Go take a shower, man. Like, get in the shower." So he like, man, I'm making him laugh, we joking. I said, "Get in the shower, man." He get in the shower. I go downstairs to the cops. "Hey, listen, he's in the shower, right? Do y'all have gloves? 'Cause we gonna search his house while he's in the shower to see if it's good." So, I'm sorry, is this too heavy for the show?
No, hey.
All right, for sure.
I'm like, finish up the story now.
We in there.
So, they give me some gloves. They give my homeboy some gloves. Then another dude pulls up that was cool with him, and he walks up, so he gets some gloves. I said, "We gotta search this apartment. If you find a weapon, just take it out." Right? We didn't find a weapon. Right? So he got the shower. So I go downstairs. I'm downstairs when I said we don't find nothing. So then, so I asked police. I said, "What's next?" And he was like, "Well, he gotta go to the hospital." And I'm like, "He's not gonna get in the car with you guys."
Right. At this point.
He's not getting in the car. So they was like, "Well, we'll escort you." Right? So I go upstairs. I'm like, "Good, man. Cool. Glad you got in the shower." I say, "Man, I got some good news and I got some bad news." I'm like, "What you want to hear first?" He like, "Well, just give me all the news." I'm like, "Ben," I was like, "Well, the police here." Because so-and-so called the police. She called me. He like, "Man, why she?" I said, "Cause she love you and we here and you good." And I say, "But then the other thing is, you gotta go to the hospital." And I ain't getting no car. I'm like, "The police down there right now?" So I ain't getting no car. I say, "No, they said I can escort you. But don't do nothing stupid. Don't say nothing stupid. Just come on downstairs." So he walked downstairs. He talks to them. But he like talking to him, like, "Hey, how you doing? Whatever. He get in my car. They escorted us to the hospital. They eventually ended up having to restrain him, but he's alive to this day.
That's
Right.
good. That's a
And the cool thing about it is, every time I see him, he like, man, I remember, man, you remember? I'm like, yeah, man, you good, man. He always break down in tears and hugs me, right? But and I got probably like 5 other stories, not that heavy, but similar to a man experiencing something or wanting to like either take somebody's head off or take their own head off, right? And I'm like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be writing the book. And then seeing stuff on the news, I done seen cats getting ready to jump off a bridge for something that didn't happen, right? I done heard stories, right? And I enjoy helping people, you know? And so, yeah, that was another reason why I wrote the book.
So I gotta learn, how did you come up with the title, brother? Because that's a dope title.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, so Dad Enduring Disaster. So originally I was gonna call it Hindsight. I was gonna call it Hindsight. And then I'm a creative. I'm not even trying to sound like overly spiritual. I'm just being real with you. Like, I'm like, would it be a good title for this? Like, okay, I'm a father, and I'm like trying to figure it out. And then Dad Enduring Disasters hit me. And then the spelling of it was DAD apostrophe N, and then Enduring Disaster. Yeah. Yeah. So you can also call it Triple D. I don't know if that's gonna make sense or not. Maybe not. You know. Hey, I just started doing that. Let's go Triple D. All right, cool. Let's go with that Enduring Disaster right now. All right, cool. We should be good with that. But yeah, so I was just sitting with it one day, bro, and I was like, Dad Enduring Disaster.
No, I love it because I feel like, you know, sometimes we gotta be dads.
Yeah.
During some tremendously hard times and whatnot, man.
Yeah.
So to have a guy per se, you know what I'm saying, I think it's phenomenal, man.
I appreciate that, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, one of the biggest things for me is that my dad and my mom were never married, and so my dad, I think he did the best he could, right?
For sure.
And so, but he wasn't always there consistently, right? And so for me, my conviction always was, when I have children, no matter what I go through, I'm gonna be there with my kids. You understand? And I'll be there upset with them. They may be upset with me, but hey, we in this together. We gonna figure this out, right? And so that's always been my #1 conviction. And I've had some amazing men in my life that's kept me from doing doing things, right, or making poor choices during these troubling times. And I'm very much so thankful of them. I actually listened to them in this book. One of them I'll shout out is Apostle Willie Trotter. He is the pastor of House of Jubilee. I would say that brother actually saved my life. You know, I know you hear people say like, "Oh, man, this person saved my life." I'm gonna give y'all a quick story. I remember driving down. I'll never forget this. Right, I'm driving in my truck. I'm driving down Route 2. It's like 2:40 in the morning, right? 2:40 in the morning, and I'm contemplating some stuff that I ain't never think I'd be contemplating. And I get a text message that say, "Go home." You understand me? And so I ain't respond.
But you went home.
But I went home.
Yeah.
And so when I talked to him, I said, "I saw your text message." He said, "Man, you don't know that we connected like that, dude." He said, "You think you here for just no reason?" Right.
That's good.
So, and I tell you, if it really wasn't for him, you know, I talk to him every day, man. I talk to that brother like every day, you know, and he is he an amazing man. I'm thankful for him, man. I think that like, and this is one thing I put out there for young men or men in general. Just because you can't talk to your biological father all the time doesn't mean that God doesn't put men in your life to help navigate you through tough times. And I had a guy say this to me, man, and I'm like, dang, I ain't never look at it like that. When I first started going through it, I was like, wait, a little salty at my dad. And then this older guy told me, he said, "Well, what if your dad ain't had what it took to get you through this?"
Yeah. Ooh,
right.
So
And then when I look back at it, I'm like, he didn't have this.
yeah.
Right. So if I was so adamant about, no, I want my dad to help me through this, then I probably would never got through it. Because God put men in my life that actually helped me get through it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And then now I have a book that's going to help other men, right? So every bit of those men that helped me along the way, right? That men that's going to read this don't have access to. They have access to the men in this book. You understand what I'm saying? Like, all of me's not in there. You know, I got mentors, I got brothers, I got friends, I got pastors that I spoke to that's helped me, right? And now other individuals can have access to these same great men to help me get through these tough times.
So when deciding to become an author, that's a big jump.
You are now, brother.
Wow. You know, yes.
Come on now.
Yes.
Come on now.
Add it to the resume.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, stepping into that role and, going through what you went through, the trials and tribulations, the challenges, what have you learned on the business side of things so that way we can be able to help someone that maybe is thinking of venturing to do the same, that you can be able to give them advice?
That's a great question. So let me tell you what I learned, y'all. Watch this. Y'all ready for this? So being a creative, right? Like I could be squirrel. You know what I mean? Real talk, right? Real talk. So like you could be like, I get so much stuff in my mind. And I'll be like, golly, like what's going on here? And I get all on paper. I need to get it done. So I get straight to. I actually hired an assistant.
Okay.
Like I hired a team.
Wow.
Right? I hired a team.
Shout out to the team.
Shout out to the team, right? So and that's benefited y'all, right? So, right?
Facts.
A team. So so one of the things I learned is like, hey, you are not going to be able to do everything by yourself.
That's a fact.
Right. And because of that, I hired a team. I'm also say this too, right? So I have a lady in my life, right? That like also I can listen to.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? And it can be like, yeah, hey, baby, like, take that picture down. You know what I mean? Or hey, baby, no, like you, nah, you probably shouldn't do all that. Like, you know, but could be wrong with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And be like, but like we can have conversation.
Right.
But it keep me like, and ain't afraid to be like, hey, like, yeah, I've been noticing. You know, maybe you should. Okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So a part of my team though.
Yeah.
Come on,
Part of my
man.
team, right?
You need it all.
Right. So so to answer that question, I would say on the business side, like you're not gonna be able to see everything. And that is okay.
Come on now.
That's okay, right? Because you got people that can see further than you. Like you be like, you had this vision? And then look, you got Sensei. Brother, is that your real name, brother? I'm sorry, I gotta ask on this podcast. Because your show looking like a jack. You know what I'm saying? That boy Sensei up in here. So, and his team, he got a team. Come on, man. So like I would say a team, man, having people that can, hey man, maybe I'm not as strong in this area.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna say this too, entrepreneur side of it, right? Like everybody wanna be like He-Man or from a woman's standpoint, strong woman. Like, man, you got areas of opportunity.
Yeah.
Right? So it's gonna come first with being like you keep trying to figure something out, like, why? Like, I can't figure this out. Because it's probably not meant for you to figure out.
Right.
It's probably meant for you to.
Take that.
Yeah.
Pass it the wrong guy.
It's probably, excuse me, it's probably meant, excuse me, I'm all right, I'm good.
Yeah,
Like,
All
So, I'm
right.
good. So it's probably not meant for you to figure it out, but for you to find someone that probably already has it figured out. And be like, oh, you're looking to do this? This is a piece of cake for me, right? So not being afraid to invest in your vision and prayer too, man. Like God, I don't want to go here, but this is the year of alignment.
Yes.
Right?
Wow.
I wasn't even really huge on that till recently. This is the year of alignment. Right? So why not be like God, please, I come to you, like, align me with where you want me to be, right? And and have that conversation with God and just let God just do what He gonna do for you. And it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
It's gonna work out. Even starting with Mike. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna write this book. He's like, brother, you gonna write this book, brother. Yeah, so I'm saying, how I'm gonna do it? He's like, I have a publishing company.
Like that.
Yeah. So, really? You have a publishing company? Okay, cool. Even the cover of the book. Okay, it's a young lady that wrote this, that drew the cover of the book. Right? My team helped me with the bio, everything.
Yeah.
It's a team of people, right? I need, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So don't be afraid to ask for help.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
That answer your question?
That definitely
Alright,
answered
cool.
my question.
Alright,
Thank
cool.
you, sir.
Yeah. I'm sweating enough to ask for a collection. I'm telling you right now, I'm at y'all turn.
Hey, listen, this is what people don't understand. With podcast, you know what I'm saying, one leg look good. Sensei got about 8 lights in
Hey, man, listen, man, I'm
In
telling
the
you.
face, okay?
I'm going to be good by the time I leave this puppy. I know that.
Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is.
Y'all silly. So what up? What's good?
I did want to ask you about since we were talking about the book,
Yeah.
the recipes in the book.
Oh, yeah.
You
Come
got
on
to
now.
tell the story
Yeah.
about what made you put different recipes in the book.
No doubt, no doubt. So, great question.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I put some recipes in the book is because I have to say, I didn't make my first pot of spaghetti until I was like 31 years old.
Bro, I still didn't learn.
Okay,
I need that
you
book.
need
You get the book.
Oh, no.
So, and a lot of men,
That's a fact.
real. So I'm gonna be funky with y'all. So my ex-wife was a stay-at-home mom
Oh,
Right?
Okay.
for years, right? So then here it comes. Okay, I need to figure this out. You feel me? So what I'm gonna do, right? And some people don't want to say this humbly, but I had to think back to a lot of stuff I saw her doing.
Wow.
Right. So a lot of men be like, man, be so mad, like, man, forget her, blah, blah. Be like, no, she went all bad, Jack. Okay, so she did the bath water this time, and she did that to get them. Okay, and then she cooked like this, and she did this with the noodles. Right? Okay, bad. Right. So with me, I didn't make my first pot of spaghetti until I was like 31.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? We was 4 for 4.
Hey, hit that, man. Hit that. Yes, that's real.
Following.
As long as they eat it.
Barbecue for the nuggets.
For us, it was pieces. It was Little Caesars.
Hey, yes.
Listen, it's
Hey,
real.
they were eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
They respect.
That's true.
They were fed. They were
But
fed.
I'm like, man, listen, Jack,
They were fed.
we gotta figure something out. So I put some recipes in the book to help. Like, okay, you want to know how to cook, man, cool. So you can cook a fun meal. You can cook it with your kids.
That's real.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
man, I didn't even think about it until you said that, bro. Because a lot of people don't understand the mindset you have after being divorced with children. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, like a lot of us men, we weren't in the kitchen. Well, I didn't.
For sure.
My mom was in the kitchen. I wasn't there learning and whatnot.
Yeah.
And my ex-wife, like I said, she was the one cooking. So when you out there on your own, I was calling my mom like, "Hey, ma, this steak." I think the butt steak, and it's not getting tender. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing.
For sure.
Not knowing.
You need those, yeah.
For sure. Cause I'm man, listen, man, look, brother, I was trying to figure it out. And as I say about fatherhood too, bro, and I would almost say parents in turn, it's about figuring it out. There's no such thing as a perfect dad. I don't think I'm a perfect dad.
Yeah.
Right? I don't think I'm a perfect dad. I think that I'm a learning and growing dad, right? So like, I think we all just figuring it out, right? So those that ain't got it figured out, brother, I got some recipes for you in the back of the book.
Come on now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'll help you, man. And it's important, man. I think one of the coolest things you can do with your kids is cook,
Yeah.
right? Because you also teach them a life skill,
For sure.
right? Most recently, I taught my oldest boy. He's like, "Dad, I want to get big." I'm like, "Cool. I'm gonna show you how to make some quiche." You know what quiche is? So quiche is like it's egg with I put some spinach in there, some cheese, and then like some turkey bacon or some turkey sausage, and I put it in a muffin pan. So you literally just you can use some egg whites, you can use some eggs, like just some hard eggs, and then mix them up, and then you bake them for like 30 minutes, right? So I did that with my son, and this became one of his go-to. His go-to. He's like, okay, I know how to make that, right? And then teaching your kids like. And this is kind of going back in reflection, like you want to teach your boys to not be codependent.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think also just being real. This is a side note, but like teaching your boys not to be codependent is gonna make them more attractive for the woman that they're gonna have in their life, right? Oh, okay.
I'm like, make the KD is over with. I was like, girl. I was like,
No, but like teaching them for real. Teaching them, hey, look, man, you gotta know how to cook, brother. Like, I think, that's one of those things I want for my kids. Like, I want you to know, bro, like, know how to cook, clean, wash your own clothes, make some money, right? Handle your business, then yeah. So, but I don't know.
No, listen. So I heard you say, you know what I'm saying, this is the first of many books.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So let me ask you this, because as an author, how are you getting out there to people know more about your book? Because, you know, it's one thing to write the book, but it's another to let everyone know about the book, because, you know what I'm saying, you don't want the books to sell on the shelves.
For sure. So y'all stay tuned on that.
Okay.
So it's about to be something really, really, really dope. Really dope. So this goes to what I'm saying about like entrepreneur having a team, and if you're a creative, then letting somebody bring your vision to fruition.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Like, I'm excited. So like, I'm excited. You know, I think that I kind of want to say it, but don't want to say it.
Exclusive.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say it. Cool. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
All right, cool. I'm gonna say it. So here's a cool thing about when you're at a transition in your life, when something is about to be reborn or dying in you or whatever, right? Even like Jesus, you saw when he was on the cross, it was women. Right? It was women, right? And then there were a couple men too, right? But interesting enough is that I found on my team, I had a guy, I'm gonna digress a little bit. I had a guy, I started asking him about his team. He's like, oh, I got a team full of women. Why you got a team full
Come
of
on
women?
now.
I'm like, what's going on?
Come on now.
Right. No, seriously.
Shout out to women, man.
Yeah, shout out to women. So I'm like, why you gotta, like, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, like, you want some, like, I judged the brother. Like, why you gonna free you, boy? Like, why you need to have all women? What's going on with you? Right, so so I'm gonna get somewhere with this. So then I thought about it like, man, you give a woman can naturally, you give her an idea, God designed y'all to like take something and grow it.
Come on now.
Right? So like, so I'm learning to appreciate the women that God is putting in my life. Right? Because if God can, you know, a woman could carry a seed and grow that seed in her for 9 months, right? So can an idea, right? Maybe not an idea, but you can take it and grow it and bring it to life. You understand what I'm saying? True. So one of the things I'm learning is that God has been putting a lot of like dope women in my life. You understand what I'm saying? For different purposes. And I'm very thankful of it because I could just be like, hey, I'm thinking about this. Then I'd be like, okay, let me call you back. I'm like, okay. What do you think about this? I'm like, dang, how you came up with that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right, I tell my girl, hey, I'm thinking this shit. Oh yeah, baby, you know. I'm like, dang, that's dope, baby. You did that. Right. So, but I say that to say, I would encourage you, whatever God got you, treat the women right on your team.
Come on now.
Right.
And thank y'all, ladies.
Yeah. And don't be afraid to get an idea out because a woman can definitely grow your idea for sure. Right.
Thank you.
So with that being said, I got a dope little rollout that's coming here soon.
Okay.
So I got a couple dates. I'm gonna be doing some things. My birthday is June 22nd. Father's Day is June 21st.
Come on.
There's some things going on.
I like it already.
Yeah. There's some things going on. And I'm gonna hint at this. I have a podcast.
Yeah.
Come on, I'll go ahead.
Yeah, so I have a podcast. So I'm getting ready to revamp that. And it's about to be a really great time.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's gonna be
Maybe
nice.
I said too much. I might get a phone call. You said too much.
It's
Talk too much. I ain't told you don't say nothing. But so anyway, yeah. So I would say the rollout's gonna be pretty dope.
Stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So
I ain't gonna be sweating next time either.
No, shots to my boy Rebere, man. He said call me early, like, man, I ain't feeling too much. Like,
I did call him early, bro.
He did call me. And I like he doing Jordan game 6 right now. You know what I'm saying? That's what he doing right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man. That's what he doing.
We appreciate you for sure.
No doubt, appreciate y'all.
So I have a question. So if you had to speak to a young man, a young lady right now who wants to start a book, what advice would you give that young man and young lady if they want to create a book right now that you learn?
I learn. That's a great question. So if you a young man or a young woman or whoever you want to write a book, right? Listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Trust yourself. And also, don't take offense to those people that's in your life that don't understand your vision and your purpose, right? And I think I think what happens a lot, and it happened a lot with me. I'm 38, right? I'll be 39 next month. I had considered those people in my life. Hey, you know, what do you think about this? And I got to a point where I'm like, I shouldn't be. I don't need to ask you that because I already know what I'm supposed to be doing.
Come on now.
Right? And so you can have people in your life that, and I'm a kind of step back and say this. Nobody on the earth, I think it was 6.8 billion people on the earth, no one has ever had or shared the same fingerprint. Right? So the cool thing for me, I live by that now, is because you are supposed to have your own fingerprint on this earth, right? So as that person that's thinking and contemplating, sit with yourself, make your decision, and let your decision be your decision. You know what I mean? And don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't compare your book to anyone else's book. Don't compare your life or your life's purpose to anyone. Don't let anyone compare you to somebody else, because one of the biggest robbers of life is comparison. You understand that? Like, don't be like, man, well, so-and-so, it ain't about so-and-so. It's about your life experiences. A lot of people go through something and be like, oh man, this ain't even good enough because so-and-so had went through that, but I ain't go through that. That's why you get some people that make up stories like, yeah, I was homeless. Like, bro, were you really homeless?
Right.
Like, or does it just sound good because you want people to kind of like draw in? No, be that kid from that gated community, right?
Right.
Raised by both parents that has a goal and a vision and a dream, and just do it. You know, so I would encourage you, man, if you got a story and a book you want to write, just write the book.
You inspire me because I'm writing a book.
That's it.
You gonna do it?
No, I'm being serious. Mike, coming for you, Mike. I'm gonna give you a call.
Yeah.
I'm
You
serious.
on camera now.
No
You
doubt.
have
No,
to.
It's gonna have to happen out here.
Yeah, it's going. Mike on serious. I'm like, I'm gonna call.
Hey, what's going on, respect?
I'm gonna call. No, but seriously, no, you really inspire me, man. Cause like, listen, I'm thinking like, you know, cause you know my story.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like, dang, I might like when I tell my story, people like, I ain't know, and it helped me or whatnot. So I'm thinking, I think it's time, brother.
Yeah, for sure. It is, man. It is. And I'll tell you, man, like, you have an amazing story. Cause I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I didn't say nothing, but as you all were like recording your last one, and I'm sitting up and I watch you, I'm like, man, this is dope to see bro doing this, right? And from where it's grown from. But I personally think once you write your book, this is episode 320.
Yeah.
I think all 320 episodes, whatever episodes you have when you write your book, is going to be more impactful because people will understand your story behind starting the podcast.
Wow.
So the podcast will be even more powerful because people will be like, oh, that's why you started this podcast.
Yes.
I didn't even know that. They just probably think you just started a podcast. But like this podcast was like that outlet almost.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
And so like once people hear your story, they'll be like, oh, what? So yes, bro, like write the book. Write the book.
Exclusive.
And it's
official.
and it's easier said than done.
Yeah, no.
It's easier said than done.
I believe that.
Like it's not. So like write the book and watch what happened, bro. I'm excited to see what this book gonna do.
No, I'm about to say, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what it's gonna do. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's so funny. I think God worked with me like in movies. I tell everybody this, but something that happened and I don't get it then, and I'll be like, oh, okay, I don't get this. But then down the line, months, days, years, I'll be like, oh, that's why. So I was approached by, and I would say 2 members on my team, and I was like, man, I was worried about genuinely worried about what people would think, right? And then I was told, like, yeah, man, like, people that are called to be great, like, people are always going to have 2 different opinions of you.
Right.
They're going to have opinions that, okay, so you have positive views, you're going to have negative views. And that is okay because it all matters. And the part I was saying about movies, I watched this sermon years ago, T.D. Jakes. He said he was in New Orleans, walking down the street. And this lady came up to him and was like, oh my God, Bishop Jakes. And he's like, yeah. And she's like, oh my God, you help my family so much. Like, I watch your sermons on television. I've always wanted to come to the Potter's house. And you've been such a blessing to me and my family. And I just want to thank you. And he was like, okay, you know, you're woke. And then he kept walking on that same road. And on that same road, a guy came out of the spotlight. Oh, you the Bishop Jakes. You didn't do to be robbing people. You didn't do to be scamming because you're a pastor. You be like getting people giving you money and you ain't no good. And he was like, okay, thank you. So the message there was like, on the same road, people are going to shun you and praise you. like some people gonna say great things about you. Yeah. Some people gonna say poor things about you. Yeah. But it comes a point in time in life where you like none of it. All of it should kind of go in the same. Like, okay, it is what it is, because you ain't doing, you doing it because it's what you called to do.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just help somebody. Come on, right? And it's gonna be relieving for you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. After I wrote this, back to me being creative and having so much in my head, other stuff started coming. Like, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that thing I wanted to do. Right? Because I'm getting something out. I'm completing something, right? Ooh. So, bro, you may not know how much stuff is like behind this dam of you needing to write that book, right? Mm-hmm. You write that book and that water might just be, you get rid of that dam and the water just gonna be flowing. Like you see like a dam, like it's a water flow is like stopping it up. It's going, but it ain't rushing. Yeah. Right? And then so once you release something, then all of a sudden it's just gonna be rushing. You gonna be like, oh wow. Okay, let's go to the next thing. Yeah. So write your book, Brody.
That's great advice though. Cause I think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, especially creatives, you know what I'm saying, like you said, we find ourselves being stagnant, and the one project might be the one thing, the key to unleashing it all. Yeah. So that's great advice, by the way, bro. Yeah,
no doubt.
So when can we expect the book? Where we can buy it? Where can I get about 12 copies? Cause I'm giving anything out like turkeys on Thanksgiving.
So the cool thing is, right now you can actually go on Amazon now to do it.
Okay.
And it's so funny because I was having a conversation with my homeboy today. He like, oh, your book is on Amazon? I'm like, yeah. But he's like, why you ain't saying it? I was like, cause I got a team. Right. So my team is like, hey, look, we got, so I'm like, okay, bet, because I thought, okay, once it's published, everybody knows it's published. But it's like, no, but you can find it on Amazon now. Okay. It's available now on Amazon. And right now it's on Amazon, but it's going to eventually be in other spaces that you can actually purchase the book.
Okay. Awesome. Look at you.
No doubt.
So by the way, if you're watching this, by the way, or listen to it, it's right in the show notes. So no reason why you're not getting. I'm talking about a case. Okay. Now, one case.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. Get a case of them butts.
I think a case of them. Yeah, be said by the case. Case coming like 500 a case. I think it is.
Dig deep.
No, but for go buy the book, man. It's a great book. And it's actually kind of even odd. I'm over here telling y'all, like, man, go buy this book. I ain't just telling you about this book so I can save you. No, for real though. Like for real. I really think that the book is going to benefit a lot of men. As a matter of fact, so this is the only copy that I have. Right there, right. So this copy here, I had a neighbor that lives within the vicinity of my home. He was going through something. He ended up randomly texting me the day I got this book.
Wow.
And I say, oh man, I got a book. He's like, what, you bought a book? I said, no, I wrote a book. And I was like, it's a short read. I think it's like 96 pages. And he's like, would you mind if I come get it and read it? I say, man, when you gonna bring it back? Because I don't really want to. He said, I'll bring it back tonight, right? Wow. So funny thing is, and it's crazy, it's not right on the thing. Would y'all mind grabbing those pink slips right there? Yes, sir. These are pink slips he left. And then he did something else. He wrote another review, but he dropped this off at my house on my camera at like 4:30 a.m. Right? And he actually read it. So what that say?
Thank you, great job, 10 out of 10.
And then what that say?
Strength, dedication, resilience, laughter.
Right. Right. So I'm like, oh cool, this is dope. Right. So actually, because I was nervous, if I put something out there, I want somebody to actually like it, right?
Oh,
and so he left that, and then my cousin ended up sending me that message. I had some other guys that I sent something to that like, oh, okay, like, wow, this is actually, yeah. So you can find it on Amazon right now.
No, listen,
it's good that you put laughter on there because while we're talking about it, it seems like you're giving advice. It could be serious, talking about navigating life. So the fact that he put laughter and underlined it, you can tell you're gonna get a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna give you a little bit.
I'm about to say, I don't think without Rebere, I think with Rebere, you're gonna give it. That's gonna be regardless.
Laughter is good for the soul. It's good for the soul, the spirit. This is, I'm gonna tell y'all something. One of the first books I read when I went through a divorce. One of my dudes told me, he said, man, go get this book, man. It's gonna really help you. I said, what's the name of the book? And he was like, it's called Men Don't Heal, We Hoe. right?
Okay.
But the book, the dude, right? I'm kind of getting this dude to drop on this thing. But the book is good because he's actually talking like you're having a conversation with him. And that's kind of the angle I wanted to come out. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, and he said in the beginning of the book, like, yeah, at the beginning of this book, he's like, yeah, it's like we can be sitting at a table.
Wow.
And we just talking, right? And it's funny. So, oh, this dude is funny. I'm reading the book. I'm like, this is good. And there was some really good stuff in there, some really good takeaways. So I kind of wanted, when I thought about that, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to have my book that way. But it's a little bit more serious, right? But you're going to have a good time. You're going to have some strength, dedication, resilience, and laughter.
That's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
We got something to talk about the fatherhood initiative.
Oh yeah. So also I manage the Fatherhood Initiative for University Settlement. So and so we are going to be doing like monthly events as of now. So we actually have one that's coming up May 28th, so Thursday, right? And we're collaborating with you all. I had them on here before, Walter Patton Ghetto Care.
Big shout out to Walt, man.
Yeah, big shout out to Walt. So I thought that would have been a great collaboration. I reached out to him, hey man, I know you got the team, you got the women's night, you got the men's night, but what you think about doing a father's night? He's like, oh bro, he was all for it. Like, that's amazing, bro. Let's do that. And because I think that, and my thought to it, it's dope that Walt has the this open platform for therapy, right? The first one, right? And it's great. But I also, my take when we all meet is men a lot of times, potentially fathers, don't see the importance of therapy,
Right.
of having someone to talk to in an outlet, right?
Yeah, listen.
And I think we've all been there. We kind of go at some level of whether it's some type of liquor, some type of sex, right? Some type of smoke and whatever it might look like, right? And so having that therapy, or that I talk about that in the book too. I talk about the importance of therapy in the book. But so doing that with ghetto therapy with University Settlement, and then there's a fatherhood conference coming up June 12th, and some other things going on. So yeah, I enjoy doing that.
Yes, sir. No, listen, my way had also on the show notes so y'all can be at the event. It's coming up this Thursday, so yes, be in attendance.
I'm here with this Daniel son. I'm sorry, y'all see that too? Y'all didn't see him.
I see him.
Young grasshopper. I didn't get him anyway, but I'm gonna go to the keys. All right, cool, we good. All right, cool. Yeah, I tried. You know, I'm under the weather. No, that.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll change around because typically we take about separate questions, but I'm gonna call audible. We're gonna reword of some of the questions. All right, y'all ladies, y'all stick with me, okay?
Okay.
Cleveland, all right. So I typically ask about collaboration, but my question to you, brother, the father scene here in Cleveland, we need to address certain things. How do you feel like we can, and as your book, by the way, I feel like your book is a key part to this, but how do you feel like we as fathers can come together to be able to help the epidemic of fatherless homes, man?
That's good. That's a great question, bro.
I did it on the fly.
Yeah, I see it.
That was a good
I
point,
see
brother. So, I think this, man. And this is kind of like, for me, why I did this, talk about it, right? And I know talk about it sounds very vague and very kind of, not a strong word, but if we unpack talking about it, like, you will be amazed how many men told me, man, don't put that out there, man. Like, nobody need to know that. Nobody need to know your business, man. Nobody need to know that. But think of how many other men had conversations like, man, nobody need to know that. Nobody need to know that. And then think about those men that are in jail right now for making a dumbass decision.
Come on, man. No, hit that
Because somebody's like, man, you ain't got to really do that. Man, you ain't got to talk about that. Man, you going to be like, nah, bro. The problem of ending the epidemic is addressing it, right? It was almost like when COVID happened. There were protocols that took place, right? Stay in the house, shutting down this at this time, wear a mask, do these things. So, I'm coughing at that. I'm talking about COVID. She probably looking at me. But really looking at it like it's a problem.
Yeah.
And the biggest way the first step of taking care of a problem is actually like talking about it.
Not ignoring it.
Right? Let's unpack it. Like, okay, how do we get strategic with this? So yeah, I absolutely was like, no, I'm about to talk about it. I'm about to talk about it. Yeah, did I consider what it would do, or what kind of not backlash, but the potential of negative things that can go wrong? Yes. I did, but that's with anything. But it's more important to me for men or fathers to have a tool that they can get through a life of co-parenting or fathering their children, right? Or tumultuous times. It's more important for me to help than to keep seeing the same cycle just perpetuate, right? It's just the same old cycle, right? How many conversations? I'm 38. All right, show of hands. How many people have heard the term or experienced a baby daddy, baby mama? Okay, all right, because nobody.
I know what it is.
How many times you have? How many conversations you have with fatherless children that have no fathers in the home?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, cool. How many times you have women talk about how upset they are with their baby daddy or how they own, right? How many times you heard men talk about how they mess with their baby mama?
Yeah.
Right. Like how much division do you see, right, amongst the men who I've been seeing posts all year or last year too? Like, we need to stop all this. This might be a side note, but men don't need women and women don't need men. We need each other.
We need each other. Come on, now, man.
Right? So why not more so families? At the end of the day, my children's mother, she's not my immediate family. She's not my wife, but she's a part of. She's my family.
Oh, for sure.
Right? Right? Because she's my children's mother. Right? So like, to end that. Sorry about that. So to end that is like, bro, we need to talk about this, man, and have these hard conversations. People be mentored on so many other things, real estate, insurance, building business. But who gonna mentor somebody on like navigating through that?
Set a cozy mood. Shea butter and warm sugar is where it's at. Or maybe you're more in a champagne spritz and roses type mood. Whatever the mood, set it with one of these Febreze Air Mist fragrances today.
Okay, so my second question, brother. So we want this book, you know what I'm saying? We want it to the masses.
Yeah.
What corporation, person can you see yourself collaborating with to get the message out for your book?
Yeah, man. Well, on this scale, I think it's just from Cleveland, the Fatherhood Initiative.
Absolutely.
Right, Fatherhood Initiative. And I would run classes on this.
Right. Come on,
I run classes on this. And the cool thing about it, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Professor Sparks.
Professor Sparks, I like that. Yeah, so I would do classes here locally, whether it's at local colleges, Tri-C, maybe John Carroll, maybe or like different schools. I would have these conversations.
That's dope.
And then using this book as a manual. I would say on a larger scale, in every institution, I would say every corporate office, every nonprofit organization, every church, churches.
I see that be in a sermon.
Absolutely.
On Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, man, I got a chapter in there that's titled "I Know You Hurt, but that's still your kid's mom."
Right. I definitely gotta read this now.
Yeah. So that, and I would say, I want to see this book everywhere. I like to see it everywhere.
So TD Jakes, hit my man up.
Jakes, hit me up, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hit me up, man. I might be free, man. No, I'm sorry.
That might be free.
No, for sure. I would love for this book to be done at the Potter's house.
Come on now.
Yeah, I would love. I'm gonna say this. TDJ's got a podcast. I would love to be on TDJ's podcast.
Come on now.
With this book. You know what I'm saying?
Doing it.
And yeah, man. So I see whatever God. I don't know, see it fully, but whatever He has for it, I don't see it being a small thing. And I think that, especially leading into part 2, yeah, I can see this being in every institution all over the world.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's been you with all these questions. You don't
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm pass it around to the yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm shooting the alley oop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a father's book.
It is definitely a father's book. Well, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and generalize it when it comes to legacy, because like I said, now that you're an author, this is something that can be able to live on even when you are with the Lord and everything else. So what would you like for the legacy to be for yourself in regards to, like I said, you're setting so many things in place for your children to be able to follow, in those footsteps. What legacy do you want to leave?
That's a great question. I would say the legacy I want to leave is that I hope that my children learn from experience to never give up once they have children. And never, no matter what the situation, always fight through. Whether that's with family, whether that's with business, work, sports, whatever it might be, always be resilient, right? And I will also say, I want my legacy to be that my intention has always been to help families, fathers, and children. Right? That's always been like, I'm not gonna say always, it became a strong passion of mine from my experience. Okay. Right? Gotcha. And always learn. Just keep learning. You'll always be learning for the rest of your life.
For sure. Definitely. All right. And then
what are 3 takeaways from, well, we mostly talked about the book. You could say 3 takeaways from the book or this episode that you would want the viewers to know. What are 3 takeaways?
3 takeaways. So it's visible. I'm sweating. I'm a little under the weather. So take care of yourself. So make sure you're drinking water.
Yes.
And you're getting ample rest.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And that you're taking those things, take care of those things, your mind, body, and your spirit, right?
Yeah.
Another takeaway is be intentional. Right? Whatever it is you're gonna do, have intention. And third, I would say, man, live your life, man. Just live your life. I think, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I don't know if that has happened to you yet, but like at 38, you start to kind of like reflect.
Bro,
I'm approaching the second half of my life.
Absolutely, bro.
Right? And things change when you get a little older. I would say, I think I'm very healthy. You know what I mean? I still work out and I go hoop with my kids and all of that stuff, right? But I would say, just live your life, man. Don't wait. And if you do wait, again, be intentional while you're waiting, right? To do whatever it is you feel like God is calling you to do. You know, and don't let anyone or anything get in the way of that. Because I'm going to tell you, people come and people go. Right? People come and people go. So with that being said, yeah, you know, you may hear somebody, and this goes back to your question you asked earlier too, B, but like, you may hear somebody tell you, no, don't do that, but they may not have that level of grace on their life to be able to do what they're telling you not to do, right? So they may not, that may have been their fear, right? Does that mean that they don't love you? No, it doesn't mean they don't love you. Yeah. Does that mean that they don't believe in you? No, it doesn't mean they don't believe in you. They just can't see it like you can see it. You understand? It's interesting enough. I've been telling this story all week. Joseph the dreamer, right? Right. So Joseph was the youngest at the time of 12, right? And he was a dreamer. God was giving him dreams, right? And he was coming to his brother and his father, right? And he's like, oh, like, I have this dream. I'm paraphrasing. I'm up here, you're down here. And initially when Jacob heard it, he rebuked him, and the brothers became murderous, right? But they didn't understand his dream, right? And then the second time he came to him with his dream, Jacob considered it, right? Now watch this, right? Here's the cool thing about having a dream, and then allowing God to allow your dream to come to fruition. You're gonna have some people, you're gonna tell your dream, right? And they don't know it, but they need your dream to come true. I'm gonna tell you. So when Jacob came to his brothers and told them about, Joseph came to his brothers and told them about his dream, then they became murderous. They plotted to kill him, ended up selling him in slavery. He ended up going to prison. He was accused. He was lied on by the ruler of that time's wife. And he went away. Then he eventually became ruler of a land. That land he became ruler of, his brothers and his father experienced famine. And they were going to die. And they had to go to the land where Joseph was, right, to ask for food and get stuff. Here's the thing, though. If Joseph didn't have a dream and communicate the dream, and the dream lived out, his brothers and his father would have died in famine. So a lot of people are going to tell you that your dream is stupid, but they don't realize one day they're going to need your dream to come true.
Yeah, that's good.
I need you. I might tell you it's stupid, but one day you gonna have this and all of that, and they might need you. So don't nobody tell you, man, that's stupid. Don't be dreaming like that.
Yes.
Right?
Good.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. And encourage them. Hey, man, one day you might need my dream. You might need this come true.
Yeah.
No.
So you can't find it in your heart right now, but I encourage you to find a way to encourage me to push
Exactly.
forward as I'm going to do.
All
Yes.
Wonderful way to end the interview, brother.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, my brother came in game 6.
Yes,
Jordan,
preaching.
he came in like Michael Jordan, y'all. My man said I'm sick, but I'm come through. Came through. You know what I'm saying? And he came in, he rocked it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, brother. So
Appreciate
listen,
you.
most important question of the whole interview, man. Where can people learn more about you? Where can they book you? Where can they get the book? Well, we already said the word book.
Yeah.
Where can they learn more about you? All that good stuff.
No doubt. So you can find me on Instagram at Rebere Sparks. That's Rebere. That's B as in boy. Sparks, SP as in Paul, ARKS. That's my name on Instagram. That's my name on Facebook. That's my name on LinkedIn. If you type in that name, you're going to see everything I do. Okay. Yeah.
So this guys, right where you're watching and where you're listening to this, it will probably be in the show notes. So no reason why you're not getting the whole case, not book, but a whole case of the book. Not booking my man, have him come speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's learn more about him, man.
No doubt.
Definitely.
Absolutely. Guys, real quick, June 1st, like I said, we will be at Tri-C Corporate College for the multi-resource group are having their annual event where every year they're having networking, they're having panel discussion, which me and the kid will be a part of. And afterwards, Jess and Sam, they will be interviewing great entrepreneurs. And also, Creamy is having an event where you'll be able to pitch your own business, so be in the building, y'all. That's June 1st. You got anything, Sniper?
No, nothing. Just continue to stay tuned. Beauty Told podcast, bi-weekly episodes on Thursdays, 11 a.m.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Consistency, by the way.
Yes. Nope, you already said it. June 1st, I'll be in the building
Come on.
doing interviews, so come out.
Sensei, yeah.
Podcast Summit.
Oh, yeah, come on.
No good stuff.
The
Here
pull
we
up and
come.
pulling up in Atlanta, baby.
Come on now.
We out here.
I'm going to come out with y'all, too.
I was like, hey, listen. And right obligations, I will be there, but it really is a good time. You're going to be around other podcasters. And, you know, listen, man, it's the energy, you learn so much. It's a good time, man. So shout out to y'all. Represent us.
That's
Yes.
right.
Represent Cleveland.
Good stuff.
Guys, this is episode 320, man.
320.
Roll to a million.
Yeah, we are. Appreciate y'all.
All right, here we
Appreciate
go.
y'all.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you up.
Right. I'm like,
Always a
trouble.
pleasure. All right.
Good stuff.
We'll see y'all next time, y'all. Peace.
bye.